It was filming. You'll see we have a different background today. We are upstairs in my craft room. This is going to be my new filming area. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you really don't like focus on. I hear my ass sticking to the seat. I hope you don't mind the crappy background for now, but hopefully you'll be focusing on the makeup that we'll be talking about today. We have my top 10 fall essentials, and this is part of my top 5 series, but in honor of fall, I figured we would do 10. They are mostly drugstore, and I do have one honorable mention because I wouldn't be me if I didn't go over the number that I told you I was going to use. So the first thing I wanted to show you is this new palette from NYX. It looks like this. I don't know if this is going to blind you. I can't see anything that I'm doing right now, so this is exciting. But this is what the inside looks like, and it's a gorgeous all-in-one palette. It's really nice. The shadows are really pretty. You can do more of a neutral look, or you can use this deeper shade right here to kind of make it a little bit more smoky. There's a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. This really is a very nice all-in-one palette. Everything in here is of good quality. I don't wear peach blush, but I have tried it before just so I can speak to the quality of it, and it lasts about, you know, the normal lasting power of any drugstore blush. This highlighter is insanely gorgeous. It is so pretty. I hope you can see it. I hope you can see everything that I'm doing. This is the bronzer that I'm wearing on my face today. I went a little bit overboard with the bronzer and with my lash glue. And I noticed when I watched like my tester video that you can see my lash glue, and it's all fucked up. I should just rip these fucking things right off because they're really getting on my nerves tonight anyway. Back to my palette. Yeah, I really like this. It was $17, but you get 6 shadows, and they are very good size shadows. And then you get the bronzer, blush, and highlight, like I said. So for 17 bucks, it's a really good price, and it's very good quality. You can always expect good things from NYX. That's the Wanderlust palette. The next thing I wanted to show you is also kind of an all-in-one, but it doesn't have any eyeshadows in it. This is a recently discovered love of mine. This is the LA Girl Spice palette, and this palette has 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlight in it. The highlight is a little bit dark for me, but it is a very pretty highlight. The bronzer I absolutely love. It's a very nice warm bronzer. And then the blushes are what I am wearing on my cheeks. I'm actually wearing a mix of both. This has been one of my favorite palettes to reach for since I've gotten it, and I use everything in it except for the highlight, like I said, just because it's a little bit too dark for my skin tone. These blend very nicely. The only one that I have a little bit trouble blending with is the bronzer. It is a little bit patchy at times depending on what kind of foundation I wear it over, but the blush are just so gorgeous, so pigmented, and I just think that I got this for 10 bucks off eBay, and that's an absolute steal for such an amazing quality palette. And I feel like the shades of blush and the bronzer and the highlight as well are just gorgeous shades for fall. I think they're absolutely perfect, especially the blush. I really love the blush in this palette. So the next thing that I have is 2 eyeshadow palettes that I wanted to share with you. So the first one, I'm going to go ahead and place something over the mirror so I don't blind you. But this is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. If you take a really good look at it and you start thinking, I'm just going to use this envelope here because it's the closest thing that I can grab. If you really take a look at it and start thinking about it, this is a gorgeous fall palette. It is beautiful. This is one of my favorite transition shades ever of all time. Fall, summer, winter, spring, whatever. I love this as a transition color. This gold brown is beautiful all over the lid. This is the inner corner and brow bone highlight that I'm wearing right now, and I love it. It's one of my all-time favorites as well. This cranberry shade right here is gorgeous blended out in the crease. That's what I have blended out in my crease right now. And even this olivey green color down here, no, sorry, it's on this side. That one's brown. Duh. This olivey green one over here is even, I love this one. I hear a lot of people that don't like this shade, but I really enjoy this. I have this blended out on the outer corners of my eyelid right now, and I think it's really pretty, especially with this cranberry color. I think these 2 colors are a lot of fun together for fall. That's the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And then the last and final palette that I also wanted to show you. So this is the semi-sweet. You know, the outside looks the same. And this is another one that's just beautiful for fall time. Gorgeous neutrals and browns. It has a couple little cooler tones in here. This is a gorgeous cheek highlight, this one up here. This is another one of my all-time favorite transition shades. But I just feel like this palette is very versatile and very pretty for fall. This one right here, it's called Bon Bon. Gorgeous all over the lid, as well as caramel. They are beautiful all over the lid shades. This one here is called Nougat. It's very dirty because I do use my makeup This is another gorgeous transition shade if you need like a lighter this is just, I just love this palette. I love it, and I think it's going to be great for fall. And on my eyes today, I did use a mixture of both of these palettes, and I really like the look that I got. I've been wearing this makeup since 10 o'clock this morning. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning, so I've been wearing it for quite a long time. Hold on, I'm thirsty. Of course, I'm drinking soda at 2 o'clock in the morning. That did absolutely nothing to quench my thirst. It just wet my mouth. Moving on to lip products. Okay, I have 3. One of them is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. I recently received the Kathleen Lights and Ofra collaboration in Miami Fever. Obsessed with this. When I first saw it swatched online, when Kathleen uploaded her video, I was like, that color probably won't look good on me, but I really wanted to try the formula of these, and that's what I want to talk to you about, because I'm not sure if this exact shade is available any longer, so I kind of felt bad for putting this up, but I really wanted to talk about the formula, and the other 5 that I ordered aren't going to be here for a couple of weeks, so this is the only one I have to show you. This is the best liquid lipstick formula that I have yet to try. Like, it is incredible. It is not drying. It feels like you're wearing nothing on your lips. It's not 100% kiss proof. It dries it dries down completely on my lips, but right around the edges where I line my lips, it doesn't seem to ever get completely dry. It's not 100% kiss proof. But like I said, you can only see around the edges of my lips, you know, mostly. That's where it's the darkest. But it doesn't smear. It's not messy. It's more of a moussey consistency, which is something that I really like in a liquid lipstick. And just, it's so pretty. The pigmentation is gorgeous, and I love the formulas. I feel like this would be flattering on a lot of people. And there's the burp. I think this would look gorgeous on a chocolate beauty. I think a dark skin beauty would pull this off phenomenally. My other 2, you would have seen these in my August favorites. This is number 69 Matte Beauty from Milani, and it's just a gorgeous brown nude with a little bit of red undertones in it. It is so gorgeous. There's a swatch of it right there. I really hope you can see this. So, Matte Beauty, number 69 by Milani. These are very creamy. They have more of a satin finish than a matte, so they're not drying at all, and they last very, very well. I think they're like $6 at the drugstore. Sometimes you can get them on sale. Very good formula. And then the last lippy that I want to show you was also in my favorites, but I think it's perfect for fall time. This is from Flower Beauty. It's in the shade LR4 Autumn Rose. And can we just look at the packaging for a second? I mean, the packaging is gorgeous. I love the rose gold detailing that's on this, and I really love this formula. The doe foot applicator is one of the ones that I really enjoy. It's flat on either side, and I don't know, I feel like it really applies the lip gloss flawlessly onto your lip. Wait till you see how pigmented, okay, let's get up close, this gloss is. Oh my God, do you see that? Do you see that? I didn't even check the swatch to make sure you could see it, because I already know that it's pigmented, and you're going to be able to see how pigmented it is. It is a stunning, stunning fall gloss. You can wear this on its own because it's so pigmented, but I love pairing it with my Matte Beauty from Milani. This is a killer fall combo. So on to eyeshadows. I have 2 that I want to share with you. This is another item from Flower Beauty. This is a cream eyeshadow. CE2 is the number that it is. Wait till you guys see this. Oh my God. Could you just die? Could you die? I really, really hope this is in frame right now. This is what I have all over my lid right now, and I think it is just a beautiful kind of almost like a copper gold, but when you put it on the lid, it's more of a true gold, and you literally, like, this much is pretty much all you need for your entire lid. It is so pigmented, and it blends out beautifully. Can you see that? Oh, I love it. I love this so much. It's such a nice and smooth formula. You know what? I also think this would make a very pretty cream highlight on somebody with a little bit of a deeper skin tone. So this is Good as Marigold Flower Beauty Cream Eyeshadow. The last single eyeshadow that I'm going to show you, you probably saw this coming if you keep up with me on social media. This is Kat Von D's Raw Power Metal Crush Shadow. I cannot say enough good things about this. I'm not going to go on and on about it because I do in my favorites video. This is just one of the most beautiful fall crease colors that I have ever seen. It's this swatch right here going across the underneath of my knuckles. Oh my God, just the most beautiful cranberry, burgundy, copper, burnt red. Like, Can you sense a pattern on the back of my hand? This right here is the epitome of what I am into for this fall. So that's Kat Von D Raw Power Metal Crush eyeshadow. And the last and final 10th item. So this is my, well, I can see this being my go-to highlight for fall. It's what I'm wearing right now. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see it because the light kind of does blow things out a little bit without having the background lit up. Well, it's very subtle, but you can really build it up as well. And I like that it's subtle, but it's still like noticeable. Like it's really hard to explain. I just think this is absolutely perfect. This is This is the Too Faced Candlelight Glow, and it is gorgeous. When you open it up, it has a very nice mirror inside. But there's one side that's more of a white yellow highlight, and then there's one side that's more of a pink. I don't use the pink side. This yellow one over here, it's so pretty. I'm wearing this almost every day. Just nicely blended out on the tops of my cheeks, and it's just beautiful. Can you see it there on the corner of my hand? It's kind of like right here. I hope you can see it. I'm going to have to find a way to put a mirror behind you guys so I can pay attention to what I'm doing and make sure I'm in frame because this is driving me insane not knowing. But yeah, this is the Too Faced Candlelight Glow, and I think this is just the perfect subtle highlight for the upcoming cooler months. Honorable mention. I know I said I had one, but it's one thing, but three of them. So me. This is such a me thing to do. Brushes. Blush, very big thing for me in the fall and winter months. You want to have that nice, rosy, flushed, natural looking cheek. When you just get that little pinch of flush in your cheeks, I love it. And these two brushes will really help you achieve that. This one I actually just got today, but it is already one of my favorites. This is the Morphe E3. It is from their Elite collection. I love this. I think this was only like 15 or 16 bucks, something like that, but I think it's well worth it. So it's tapered and it's fluffy and it's soft, and I just really, really love it. I used the point for the back to kind of get a little bit of a sharper line, and then I used it sideways like this to kind of just buff it onto the apples of my cheeks and then just kind of blend it all together. If you don't want to spend $16 or $17, another really good option for a similar shaped brush, if you look at them next to each other, they're very similar, is the Real Techniques blush brush. This has been holy grail for me for a very long time. It kind of has the same shape. It's fluffy in the center, but it's tapered. This one just isn't as pinched at the ferrule as this one is. You can see this one's a lot more tighter down the bottom, whereas this one has a little bit more give and it's a little bit fluffier. So this is just an all-around fluffier brush, so it's going to give you a less precise application and a more kind of blown out, blended in kind of application with your blush. I really, really like this. And last and finally, this is the Morphe M515, and this is a newer brush to me. I just got this not too long ago, and smudging out the lower lash line, I think, is a very, very nice way to bring a more smoky look to your eyes for the fall time. Even if you don't want to go too dramatic, which I never do. I don't go super dramatic under my lash line because I have very heavy bags and creases, and I feel like the eyeshadow just kind of sits inside of them, and it's not very flattering on me. So if I do an under the lash line color, I like to be a little bit more precise, and this little brush is perfect for a precise application and then to blend it out, but not blend it too far down. If you, wherever you put it and you blend it out with this brush, that's where it's going to stay, but it's just going to look blended. If you were to use a bigger brush, like if you were to apply with this and then use a bigger brush to smudge it out, it would probably move and go down a little bit and just cover more area. But with this, you can just apply it and smudge it out like that, and it is just perfect. Love, love, love this for the lower lash line. I actually even used it with this flower cream shadow today and put some of the gold underneath of my lash line. I'm not sure if you can see it, and we're not coming in close because you're not seeing how bad I fucked up my lashes today. But I even used it for the cream, and I really like how it applied black eyeshadow and smudge it out. Like, I just feel like there's so much you can do with this little brush. And again, that's the Morphe M515. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found some things that you might want to get for fall time. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the description box, and please let me know what your fall time favorites are. I am still on the hunt for some new fall things to add to my collection. Thumbs up if you love these dark. Thumbs up if you just like this. Like, just look, isn't this just pretty? Like, it's just fucking pretty. I just love the colors. I love you guys so fucking much. Like, oh my god, so fucking much. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. See ya.